Am I live? You guys, I am so nervous. I don't know why. I just like, like I'm shaking. I'm like nervous. I don't know why. Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. This is a live video. And I thought that, maybe some people will want to join and they're not here yet and they want to see or hear some of the questions that I have. So we're going to do like a Q&A type thing. So I asked everyone what questions they have and I wrote them all down. It is very possible that I might have missed your questions. So if I did, I'm really sorry. Just make sure you put it in the chat. And I do have a moderator that is monitoring my comments. That is Dan Young. Dan Young, thank you so much for doing that because it is hard for me to read them all at the same time as I'm talking. But thank you all for coming. Brandon, I have my notes. I have a screen down here that shows all of my chats and stuff. So I see Brandon's here. Rick, Rocky, Top Wranglers here. Jeff's here. I try to say hi to everyone. Summit Dave, hey, how you doing? I know you comment a lot in my videos, so it's like some of you, I feel like I know you. Shannon, Carol, Julie Ross, thank you guys, and feel free to keep, make the do some comments in there, and I know I won't be able to read all of them possibly, but I will go back through once the video is done and I'll start reading them. So I was gonna make some tea, so I have my little teapot over here right now, so I'm gonna heat up some water and we'll make some tea. So we're gonna go through some Q&A stuff, some questions that you guys asked, and it seems to be I can categorize some of them. So I have some for like general questions, and then other ones for my health. You guys have been so wonderful with all my health issues. So I'm gonna give you kind of a health update. And then I have cabin. Oh my goodness, you guys, I must not be doing enough videos on the cabin because there's a lot of questions on the cabin. So I will end the video with the cabin. Now, usually these live videos take about an hour. So grab some popcorn, grab some tea, hang out with me for a little bit. Again, I'll try to read all the comments. Linda Rudder, you're here. That's good. Yep, Julie Ross. I saw that you were on earlier. Hey, Paul, how you doing? How's the steam trains doing? I need to get another ride. I don't know if they're doing the steam trains or not. Someone actually asked about them. Is there snow here in Colorado? Yes, there is snow out actually in my backyard. It's only a couple inches. However, Spirit Forest, I was just up there this last weekend, has like 11 to 12 inches. Yes, pretty crazy. Super cold here. Feels like it's gonna snow. It might snow actually. I think I saw the weather. Yes, running the trains. Paul, I think I'm due for another train ride. Hello from Scotland. Wow, you stayed up late. I don't know if you'll be able to make it the whole way through. Hey, John Davidson. He's one of my biggest supporters. So thanks, John, for coming here. Let's see, what else we got here? Hi, Tammy. There we go. William, Maryland, Seattle, Washington. I love it. I love hearing where you guys are from. So, feel free to put it in there. I think it's great. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Yep. So, I'm in this like process of trying to get my house like really organized, and I'm gonna we're gonna talk about it, but I need to get this house organized and kind of figure out where everything is gonna go. And so I bought a ton of these things, and I was thinking I was gonna use them in the cabin because there might be some times where I'm not there for a little bit. And so it keeps everything all really nice. And this is my tea. So it's, I don't know, hibiscus? Is that how you say it? Is that what it is? And then I cheat too, and I put one of these in here. And this is actually this is the passion. This is a recommendation from Letty's Life. She's one of my favorite YouTubers out there. And she says I should try this. So I am definitely gonna I've tried it multiple times. It's actually my favorite. I'm addicted to it now. So grab something to drink or something while I'm gonna get this thing going. I don't know, Dan, if there's more questions, you know, that people have. Hopefully I can just get through the ones that I have. I think I might need 2 bags of tea. I think I might need 2. So, you guys like those long videos? I did that long video of me camping in my car, which I think is hilarious for me to camp in my car. But anyways, it went really well, and it was mostly just a talking video because I couldn't really do much then. Still really can't, and I'll talk about that. Hold on. We're gonna put another one in there. There we go. Gonna wait for it to like simmer a bit. Hi from Norway. Hey, Hans, you're here. How are you? Or Hans. Is it Hans? Hans. Yeah. And so I have an American accent. Susan, thank you. Thank you. I don't feel very pretty, but I actually just got off work like 30 minutes ago and was like, shoot. And I try to organize the questions really well. Michael, thank you for your the compliment on my artwork. I appreciate it. Germany, all the way from Germany. Thank you for coming. And Clara, hello. Holland. Wow, you guys stay up late over there. It's got to be pretty late. You know, I try to do it a little bit earlier, but usually I work till 6, but I got off early today. Ellie, thank you. Thanks for watching my videos, you guys. You know, I posted this, I think it was yesterday, and I got all these like thumbs down on my video, and I'm like, I haven't even said anything yet. I got some haters out there, and I'm like, why do they hate me? All I do is just camp out in the wilderness and talk about me. Anyways, how's the dog? He's right over here, but I'll end up show him to you later. Hello from Georgia. It's cold here. Yeah, it's cold here too. Oh yeah, thank you. You like my necklace? Yep. It was kind of, I don't know, I think it was a gift from my mom. Okay, I'm gonna pour some tea and then we're going to do some Q&A. For those of you that don't know, this is my house in the city. This is what it looks like. I have my dream kitchen here that I ended up working 2 jobs to get this kitchen. And it was a goal of mine to have a Tuscany kitchen. And it kind of looks like Tuscany, Italy, even though I've never been there. But it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? So, and I really love my hood. I gotta show you the hood because that's like the highlight of my kitchen. See that hood? I designed it, so I drew it out and then I gave it to the guy, and then he put all the parts together, so it's like a custom hood. Yeah, I know I'm spoiled. But I worked so hard for that. Yeah, I ended up, anyways, that doesn't matter. Okay, so let me get to the questions. See what we got here. I think we got some good ones. I didn't get to read every one of them. If you had a question mark, I grabbed it, copy, paste it, put it over in between my meetings today at work. Okay, so the first one's from, and they're in no particular order. They're just kind of placed on the page. I don't know how to say it because I don't think it's an action. It's DXBUAE. That's the username. Rox, no. No, sorry, Rox. No. And the question is, do you have a painting of Rocky? And no, I don't. I do not have a painting of Rocky, but I should, huh? Some of my paintings, I actually had somebody commission me to do somebody's like pet art, which I never thought I'd do, because I told him, I was like, I do more of like a cartoon character type art, you know, so it doesn't look like a picture. My stuff looks very expressionist, I guess is what it looks like. But I should do a picture of painting of Rocky. I'm gonna put it on my list for that. Susan Spring, I know you're here, so you had a question too, and it was, how do I wash that big blanket? You mean my big fluffy blanket? Yeah, I've only washed it once. Yeah, it's probably nasty, and I think I ruined it when I washed it. You have to hand wash it. My mom actually did it, and then it was like crusty, and I'm like, Mom, you're ruining my blanket. I don't know, I don't hand wash it. I don't know. Now I have 5 of them in the house, and so I can like rotate them as I need to. Craig Van Duzen Outdoor Adventures. Actually, I watch his channel. It's really good. He goes outside and he hikes, and he just kind of talks to you while he's hiking, and he shows, I think he's in Canada, and he shows you some things. He's a good channel too. Do you ever think of trying hammock camping, is his question. No, because I'm a stomach sleeper. It's a little hard to do that in a hammock. Now, I have seen some hammocks, and I was interested in it. There's some hammocks that are flat, and up north of 60. Hello, how are you? Sorry, that just drawn my attention. So I did see some hammocks that are flat so I can sleep on my stomach, but I was like, I don't know. And then I get motion sickness really easy, and if it starts swinging, I don't know how well I'm gonna do in a hammock. It might be I'm a ground sleeper. I'm a ground sleeper. Not to say I'll never try it, but I'm a ground sleeper. It could be a challenge for me. Let's see what else we got here. Catherine Prater. I should put my glasses on. I like the fire blue background. When do I find out about when I found out about my Viking background, how did I react to that knowledge? I was like, of course I am. No, I already knew it. My dad came from Sweden, and I think so, that's another question in here somewhere. My dad came from Sweden, and my mom came from Norway. So her family came from Norway, my dad's family came from Sweden. And so I already kind of knew I was Scandinavian, you know, and blonde hair, blue eye kind of thing. And when I was young, I was like a towhead. My hair was like white, you know. I had people that would come up to me, because I went to Africa when I was like 13, and I had people come up to me and pet me because they've never seen white hair before. You know, it was really kind of odd, actually. Okay. Moses asked a question. I think it was probably more just on a video. I was searching question marks. And Moses asked me, what else did I get for my birthday? Well, I got a lot of things. Moses actually gave me some paint. So thank you, Moses, for some paint. But I ended up getting more canvases. Like I need more. I have like 15. You need a painting, and just let me know, because I got a ton of canvases. I got some more canvases. I got to show you. Look what I got for my I got a cookie jar, and you see I'm a little low on cookies. So yeah, let's see, what else did I get? I had a friend make me a table, and I think that was like, Madison painted me a painting, and I put it on my Instagram account or somewhere. I think I might have put it on Facebook too, but she made a painting for me, which is not here right now because I'm getting it framed right now, or else I would show you. And it's really cool. It's of somebody snowshoeing, because I told her that I wasn't gonna ski this year because I didn't buy a ski pass, story for another time. And so I was like, I'm just gonna snowshoe. And so she painted me snowshoeing with my backpack on and everything out and next to the mountains and stuff. I thought it was really cool. That was a really cool gift of hers. Okay, and let's see what else we got. Chipper says, Do you have a brand of camping goods you prefer, like a new sleeping pad? Well, I got the funds for a new sleeping pad, and that's coming soon because I need one that doesn't have rat marks on it. So, but I say brand, I said I'm all over the board. You know, I would say a lot of times I buy from REI. Hold on, I thought I saw a question. Was it full of cookies, Sally? Yes, twice. Yes, I ate that. Yeah, I ate a lot of cookies recently, and you'll find out why when I talk about my health. Cookies and painting made me survive. Okay, so then what was it? What was I talking about? Oh, the brands that I prefer. I usually go for like REI type brands. Sometimes they're cheaper, so that's why I'll go for them. I haven't bought any new gear recently. I've been very lucky to get some people that will provide me some gear. So some subscribers have provided me some gear and stuff. So thank you for those of you that have done that. I just have a ton of gear, and currently right now I'm trying to get rid of gear. Okay, what else we got? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this, and I don't think it's a real word, so it's CSANCH 64, something like that. Were you able to do an unedited normal speed cold start video on your chainsaw yourself? That was like a hard one to read. Yes, I can start my chainsaw myself. This is a new chainsaw that I have this year. Actually, I bought it last fall, and that's what took down all the trees of where the cabin is at, is my new chainsaw. So yes, I can start it on my own. I can do it in the cold. I can do it in the warm. I love this chainsaw. It's really good. And maybe I can do a video on it next time I bring it out. A lot of times I don't do videos on my chainsaw because I get a lot of bad comments whenever I have a chainsaw in my hand. So I decided that I don't do that anymore. Alessandria? Yes, I don't know if I pronounced your name right. I know you're here. Montes, she asked a couple questions. So she says, for good ones too, why don't you sleep in your bushcraft bed anymore? You know, after I read that, I was like, yeah, why don't I? I think it's because I built my Viking tent. I really do. And that area where the bushcraft bed is at, that area is getting pretty destroyed by the cabin build right now. So I'm gonna have to do a different one somewhere else. But that was a good place to sleep like in the fall. So it's like right before the snow's coming, that's a good place to be. Now, I was able to have fires when I had that area as well. So I had a fire right in front of my bushcraft bed, if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys seen that video or not. I did this bed out of logs and slept on it with a sleeping pad. But I should do it again. I think maybe I might have to move it, but we'll see. But currently right now it's buried in snow. So that's probably why I won't be sleeping on it this winter, but it might be an idea for the early spring. So I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Will you make more videos on YouTube after your cabin is finished? Well, yeah. Do you realize like where I am moving? Like I am moving to the beautiful mountains of Colorado. Like they are gonna be in my backyard with like barely any people on them. And I say barely, I mean there's gonna be some people, but not like how it is next to the city, you know? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do a ton of video cause I could do it on a Tuesday. You know, I don't have to do it every weekend. So yeah, I am definitely gonna be doing some more hiking and camping videos and stuff, especially once the cabin is done, because then I can just keep all my gear up there. I can go further away because I'm already like 2 hours from the city. I can go another 2 hours to somewhere else and show you guys some other areas too, and then come back to the cabin on a Tuesday. So yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I don't know how long I'll be doing Spirit Forest, I'll admit. I don't, but I'm having a good time, you guys. So I film, you know, I tried to do 2 videos a week. It might go down to 1 here soon. That's normal. That's normal for winter for me. Okay, what else we got? You got another question. Will the painting videos take over the outdoor videos? No, they will not take over. I just did that one painting video because I couldn't do anything else, and well, all I could do was just sit. So it was something to entertain me while I was camping. So you might get some of that. You might get some of me like entertaining myself in the tent. You know, if I can bring some little paints with me, that would be fun. But no, and I think I mentioned this before, I'm thinking of opening, and I already did actually, I just have no videos on it. I'll show you guys when I actually have videos on it. I'm pretty busy right now. But I did open another channel, a YouTube channel for art. And I will end up doing some more arty type videos there. It won't be camping videos, but I think that would be kind of fun to do that. So, okay, let's keep going. Are we at a half hour already? Oh no, 15 minutes, okay. Mitch, let's see, question, do you think you will learn how to make your own knives? I would love to learn how to make my own knives, but honestly, I just don't have the tools or the shop to do it. But I would love to. If somebody does, and they have all the tools for it, I would go and I would learn. Dan, what color paint do I need? I did see that comment. Just so you know, Dan gave me like a gallon of brown paint because I told him that I couldn't mix brown. Brown's a really hard color to mix. That's funny. Rhonda says, what are some of the things you did in your life before you started a YouTube channel? That is a beautiful question. Like, I think that's one of the better questions I got. With the things that I did before, well, it's probably the same stuff. No, I would probably, you guys have motivated me to camp more because I would camp maybe 20 days, 30 days a year, something like that. And now, well, except this year because it's COVID, I am camping since Spirit Forest on an average of 60 to 70 days a year I camp. That is every weekend in the summer I'm camping. Like, my friends are like, I just don't see you in the summer. I was like, well, come camping with me. So what I did before, I'd go to concerts and I'd go hang out with my friends, and then probably every other weekend or so I'd go to the mountains and do stuff, you know. I always hiked. I would say that I probably spent more time with my horse because I was with my horse 4 days a week. Oh, it's my horse mug too. You see that? Oh, horse mug. I would spend like 4 days a week with my horse. And so, so that's kind of what I did. So I think that the one thing that I neglect now that I have Spirit Forest is my horse, and I want to work on that. She's getting a little chubby. Yeah, they call her pork chop at the stable. My daughter has been exercising her while I've been sick. And so, yeah, the owner of the stable says, how's Pork Chop doing? She got a belly. Okay, so we're gonna be working on that this winter. We're gonna be exercising her this winter. That was a good question, Rhonda. That was a good one. William says, by the way, what kind of car did I get? You guys saw that I got a new car. Well, it's a used car, but a new car for me. I got another Honda Pilot. Yes, I'm a creature of habit, you guys. Like, I had a Honda Pilot, so then I gave it to my daughter because she's 16 and needs to have a job and needs transportation to it. And so then I was like, well, this is a good car. I like the car. So then I just got a newer Honda Pilot. I do have to admit that I would buy my same Honda Pilot if it was brand new today. I would, which was a 2006. But that's not available. My car like talks to me, and it's really confusing for me, and there's no key to turn, and there's buttons everywhere. I'm just like, sometimes it's a little stressful. Yeah, I love the Hondas. I love the Hondas though, so it's really good. Eventually, once the kids are off and everything, which is like 5-6 years, I'm probably gonna get a truck. Yeah, I like trucks too, but I've never been able to have a truck because I have a really big dog and I have a bunch of kids to haul around. So a Honda Pilot to me is like a fancy minivan. I can seat like 8 people in there. And I do. Okay, so that was William Dickman. Ann Hurley, Ann bought 2 of my paintings. I don't know if you're here, Ann, but I know you'll probably end up watching this video too. So thank you for buying 2 of my paintings. I have been painting like crazy, as you guys have heard, and I painted some owls, and she bought 2 owls, and I bet it looks really cool with them right next to each other. She asked, which one is your out of all the videos that I created, which one was my most memorable favorite one? That's a really hard one because like, I kind of forget about the video once the video goes to YouTube. I really do. I don't really think about it. So the ones that are in my head are the ones that are recent. And I say, you know, the one I really like lately is my birthday video. I wasn't planning on saying anything. I didn't think of anything before. I just turned on the camera and was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go and just say what I'm thinking. And I loved the message that I had because it was really deep for me. I was in the moment, and it's one of my favorite videos is my birthday video this year. Other than that, I do like my Viking tent videos because they're winter camping, and that is always a challenge for me because I have issues in the cold, and that is at 5 degrees. And so it's bitter cold when I'm filming those. And so when I'm editing those, I feel very proud of myself for being able to do it, you know. And there was that one time where my lighter didn't work because it was too cold. None of the matches worked, and all I had was flint and steel, and I was still able to make a fire. That was awesome. Like literally when I was editing that video, I celebrated because I remember how cold it was. Like I was shivering trying to start a fire. It was awesome. I mean, yeah, I could have done, you know, I could have walked to my car and heated up the car. So it wasn't like a full emergency. But to me, it's like I'm trying to put myself in positions where it's like where I can't walk in my car, what would I do? And I'm very happy I had my flint and steel and I knew how to use it. So that was good. Okay. Journeyman says, and I know you're here. Are you gonna start offering some of your art or merch on your merch store? I have a website called spiritforestbear.com, and it has a link to my Etsy account and my merch account. Etsy is on my paintings and stuff, and they're like 25. The cheapest one is like $9.25, and that includes shipping. And then my more expensive ones currently right now, if you do a custom one, it goes higher, but it's like $25 or $45. So it's not something that's gonna break your bank, but yes, my art is on my Etsy, which I just started this month. No, November. I just started in November. Never done Etsy before, so I don't know, we'll see. I have a lot of fans that bought some, so thank you guys for purchasing. And I'm gonna show you, because I actually have an order that's currently drying right now from a viewer or fan of Spirit Forest. So from my last video, she bought some coasters of mine, so makes me feel really good. I have it on my kitchen counter drying and stuff, getting ready to ship tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, Dan. Dan provided a link if you guys want to go check out and see what kind of art I do. Again, it's kind of cartoony looking, just letting you know. It's a little different kind of style, and I like playing around. I like doing different kind of things. I don't like painting the same thing all the time. Okay, Jonathan Offsend, again, a Patreon of mine. Do you know when Railroad Days will be held? No, I don't. Oh, I do want to talk about my events too. We'll just talk about it. My events, my backpacking, all that for 2021 is on hold. It is, it's on hold. This year I've had to cancel and people canceled on the backpacking, and I just can't, I have to pay insurance and I don't get my money back for the insurance. So this year I don't know what's going to go on, you know? So I just have to cancel the events. Now, if there is something going to go on like Railroad Day, which is usually the third week in August, I'll let you guys know, but it's not really a Spirit Forest event. It's just I go and you can say hi to me. You know what I mean? It's not really an event. If Wilderness on Wheels has their event, I'll be there too. Again, I'll let you know, but right now everything's canceled. I'm not going to do any classes. You know, and that probably works out better anyways because I'm going to be building a cabin. So, and it's going to be really loud on the property. And if people really want to come to my property, it's so nice if it's peaceful and you can see deer walking through it rather than a bunch of construction guys, you know, coming in and out of my porta potty, you know. So it'll be a better experience in 2022. Now 2022, I'm going to do another rafting event. So pencil me in, 2022 rafting. Would love for you to go. It's a blast, yes. So come to that. We camp right at the river. We hang out. It's again, lots of fun. So sometime in July 2022. I know that's far away, but pencil it in. Okay. Here's another one. And I think this one I might have answered in a video. C-H-A-R-I-S-A. I'm terrible at English. It's my first language. Anyways, what was your scariest experience you had by yourself while camping and hiking? I think I might have mentioned this before. I did. I have a video on it, and where the sky, it turned green. Like the entire sky turned green. Now, a lot of people think it was Northern Lights, but I'm telling you, I camp 70 days a year. Never seen Northern Lights. Hold on, I haven't even had a sip of this yet. You're gonna have to do some talking. I'm thirsty. Yeah, that was really scary to me. I had a different dog. I didn't have Rocky at the time, and I was in my 20s, and I just literally just went underneath my sleeping bag and was just like, I was like shaking. I was so scared. Okay, let's see. 10 Little Indians. I like your name. It's so cute. He was asking me, and I don't know if this is supposed to be something on my live, but he asked a question, so I'm putting it here, is have I priced men's silk ties? Because he's saying that I should do paintings on silk ties. And no, haven't priced that. No, probably not going to paint on a tie. When was the last time I saw a man in a tie? You know, I'm literally thinking about it. I don't know. 4 years ago, maybe? I don't know anyone with a tie that wears ties. Do you wear a tie? Do you wear a tie? We wear a tie. Put it in the comments. I'm curious. Do guys wear ties still? I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not hanging out with the right kind of guy. Charles Sheldon, will you marry me? No. Sorry. My married days are done. I do not plan on ever being married again. I really don't. Unless I have to for some medical reason or whatever. There's no reason, in my world, there's no reason to get remarried. I'm fine with not being married and having a partner. I'm good with that. Okay, T Wild Weasel. I love your, I don't know if you're here or not, but I love your, what's it, your profile picture. It's really cute. It's really cute. Okay, anyways, have you ever been to any Viking countries, Scandinavian countries, or do you plan to go to some? Yes, I was supposed to go this year to Norway. That's what I was wanting to do. And I wanted to see Ruth, my friend in Norway. And I wanted to go through the fjords and climb the mountains. That's what I wanted to do. It was like in my plan. And then I was gonna get like some cool ideas for the cabin and everything. Yeah, it didn't happen. Maybe you haven't noticed. Yeah, it didn't happen. So I do plan on going. Now Madison's got this thing lately. And I think that's a question coming up too. Anyways, Madison's got this thing lately where she wants to move to Norway. So I'm rubbing off on her maybe a little too much. She's like, And I know we're not talking politics. But Madison's like, this is all screwed up. I'm moving to Norway. And I told her, I said, you know, it's probably screwed up there too. But because I make Norway sound so beautiful and so peaceful, and everyone there loves each other. You know what I mean? And I know that's not probably what it is. Hans, maybe you can tell me if you're still here. But she wants to move there because she wants to get out of here. That was kind of funny. That was funny. I laugh and it like echoes in my house, I feel. Are you laughing with me? Okay, let's see. Stacy Sheets. She asked, do you still plan on camping in your Viking tent? It looks so cold. Yes, it is very cold. I wish I could have some blue moon. I really do. Sorry, I just saw that comment come through because if you pay money, it shows in a different thing. So thank you for the donation. And a blue moon would be awesome. But currently right now I'm trying to get all these drugs that the medical people gave me out of my system. So I will drink I'll drink a tea right now, but a blue moon I owe you in January. Because I have some in my fridge right now. Okay. So Viking tent, yes, I do plan on camping in my Viking tent and filming it as long as the weather is above 10 degrees. Where is my limit right now? I think it's 10. Yeah. Currently right now, Spirit Forest is like 0 or 4 degrees right now. And Tara, I don't know if you're here, but Tara would know. But yeah, I'm thinking 10. So, okay, we'll wait. I have to wait for my body to get back to normal too, you know. And once it's back to normal, then we'll talk about that when I do my health update. Okay. Yes, we'll have a beer later. Let's see. Bonnie Wilson says, will you plan on working until you were 70? No. No. It's the reason why I'm building the cabin. Believe it or not, it's cheaper up there, I think, than it is down here in the city. So my plan is actually to retire when I'm 62, but it will all depend on how the market goes. So let's just pray the market does really well because I am an investor and I invest in the market. Okay. This message, oh, we can show that. I think we could, Dan, I think we could show that one. Okay, where was I? Let's see. I haven't seen much of the girls. This is Stan Smith, one of my new Patreons, says, I haven't seen much of the girls lately. I hope they're doing fine. I would appreciate a couple words about the girls. So here you go. Usually I get people unsubscribed, so how many people I have watching right now, they're gonna leave because I'm gonna talk about my daughters. I have 2 daughters. My younger one is 13 and my older one is 16. And my 13-year-old, Kyla, is doing awesome. You guys, like, you know when I talk about like how I get obsessed about things? Kyla has done the same thing, and what she's obsessed about is school. Like, what? Okay, I don't know, that has nothing to do with me because I was not obsessed about school at all, but Kyla is like completely obsessed with school, she is trying to get 100% on every grade, every subject that she has in school. And she did, except one class, she got a 98. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Like, she has a serious drive to her. She gets up. I don't have to wake her up. In fact, she wakes me up. She gets up, she comes downstairs, she makes her breakfast, she goes upstairs, and she's like on it, you know? And she's like telling the teacher that like, they did it wrong. I was like, who is this girl? Now, she wants to be a doctor. She really does. And so I told her, I said, if you want to be a doctor, you kind of have to have A's, you know? And she is in 7th grade right now. So let's just hope that she stays that way. She would be a wonderful doctor or nurse or someone who cares for people, because she has such this like calming effect. Like her spirit is, it's beautiful. Like she has never said anything bad about anybody. And she's just a wonderful person. She would be an awesome doctor to have. So let's hope that she stays on that path. And then she's my doctor. Okay, so that's how Kyla's doing. As for the COVID stuff with Kyla, I would say that she's kind of losing it a little bit because she likes to be around a lot of friends and people, and she likes to play board games all the time. And there's just not a lot of people around but her family, and she's kind of like, she has some friends that do come over that we allow, but she's watching way too many movies, I would say, for the COVID stuff. But you know, I can't take her out because I've been sick for 4 months. So, okay, so that is Kyla. Madison is doing great too. I don't know about her grades. Most of my kids, she probably has all A's and a couple B's, I would say. But I don't know about her grades yet because I don't know if they're in yet, to be honest with you. But my girls are mostly straight A students anyway, so I can at least gloat about that a bit. But she's been doing art. So I have motivated her to do art. And if you're on my Etsy, it's Spirit Forest Art on Etsy, you can see all our art. And Madison got into a gallery. She spent, because I'm trying to get her off TikTok, you guys. She's a teenager, you know what I mean? And she's really into this whole TikTok world, but whatever, you know, it's not my thing. But I'm trying to get her off TikTok and to do stuff. And so she is painting, she's painting like crazy. I think it's just awesome. And she ended up, one weekend we did these paintings for a gallery, and it took her 2 days to do it, and she wasn't on TikTok. Yes, I was very happy about that. And she even said too, she's like, Mom, I don't really care if I'm on TikTok right now. I'm like, that's a good thing, you know, because I can't entertain them when I can't move. I can't go anywhere. I couldn't even like drive places, you know, so they've been having to entertain themselves. So I try to do what I can, you know. Okay, so Stan, that was a really long answer, but there you go. There's my little talk about girls. And Tara McCory, that was for you too, because you asked about my girls as well. So I guess I group in those two together. You guys asked how they were doing. So they're doing, I think they're doing pretty well for not being around a lot of friends and just being around their mom and dad, you know. Okay, so that's all the general questions I have. Is there anything else in general? I'm reading some of the comments now. So John, thank you. I think the girls are awesome too. Yes, I know TikTok is Chinese owned. I'm fully aware of that. I don't like them. You're gonna move Spirit Forest. Are you gonna move to Spirit Forest when the cabin is built? Perry, I'm gonna talk about that when I talk about the cabin. What? You want to move to Colorado? Any tips? Save your money because it's getting expensive. It's really expensive to move here. I'm looking to move too, you know, and look at it. I'll talk about that later, but it's just really expensive here. And so you just want to make sure, maybe message me and I'll tell you what areas are really cool. Depending on what you want, I can tell you what areas. And of course, I mostly know the Denver metro area and Summit County. Those are the places that I always look. We were thinking Idaho. Idaho would be cool too. It's a little cheaper, you know. Again, I love Colorado, but it's just getting really crowded here. They're always advertising land in Colorado really cheap. Yeah, that's in the middle of nowhere. That's where I bought. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to live in the middle of nowhere with me, yeah, that's where I bought. I love Colorado Springs too. I think it's really, really beautiful down there. I really do. There's some good hiking down there too. Okay, so should we do a health update? And then I'll talk about the cabin, and then we'll just kind of hang out. I was gonna go sit down and talk to you, but I'm feeling pretty good standing, so. Anna, I think we should start our own Spirit Forest community. I think that would be awesome. Yes. Yes, health update. Okay. I just got nervous again. I don't know, because it's a personal thing, and you guys know I share personal stuff here, but I do get asked a lot about what's going on with me. And okay, so I don't know how many people we have on, but I'm assuming there's some people here that have never been to my channel before, so have no idea who I am. Welcome. Hit subscribe. Not all video, I don't do a ton of live videos. I think this is the only one I've done this year. That's why I'm nervous. So, health update. So what's going on with me? So let me tell you, because some people don't know. So sorry for those that have to hear this again. Mute if you want to. I was in the emergency room for 2 days because I was bleeding out. And they thought that I could possibly die. And so it was a fibroid in my uterus, about 3 inches by 3 inches. It's not a cube, but you know, it's something like that size that was in my uterus. Basically filling my uterus. Okay, I'm giving you some details, I know. Just bear with me here. The fibroid was next to some blood supply. And so the blood supply was just leaking out, is what was happening. And I lost a lot of blood. I became anemic. And so they ended up putting me on, I'm trying to do an overview here. They ended up putting me on hormones, really strong hormones. Basically, it was like if a woman has been on a birth control pill, it's like taking 5 to 8 birth control pills in one day. And I was doing that for 4 months, and to keep my body from stop bleeding while the doctors were kind of figuring out what to do. Oops, sorry. So I went and saw 5 doctors, and the doctors all had different opinions. Of course, that's how it goes. And then I just did my own research and decided what I wanted to do, and then I picked the doctor to do the surgery. The surgery that I, since the last time you guys talked to me, the surgery that I wanted to get done was a removal of the fibroid. And then what they were gonna do is burn the inside of the uterus, and then they were gonna stick an IUD in there, which is, again, more hormones to get me to stop bleeding. A lot of people asked me if I was gonna get a hysterectomy. No, that's something that I didn't wanna do. I wanted to keep all my female parts if I could. So the last time, now you're all up to date of what's going on with my health there. I was very anemic and very weak. Okay, and let's see, I'm trying to organize my thoughts here. So the last time that we talked, I was camping in a car. Other than my camping or my cabin videos, those are all pre-recorded, but I was camping in my car, and I was like 5 days from having surgery. So I had that surgery. Yeah, I had that surgery, and that surgery did not go well. So they had to stop the surgery. I was in surgery for about an hour, and they had to stop it. And I'll give more detail on some other video that I'll probably be unlisted. I don't know about it. You know, I'll just have a video say, hey, I got that video done, and I'll give you details of why things didn't work out. But I'm not gonna do this on my live video. But all you need to know is that surgery didn't work out. They had to stop it, and then I woke up from the surgery, and they said, sorry, but we're gonna have to do this again, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. And I was like, what? And I don't do very well with anesthesia, I guess, because I had a lot of like side effects to it and stuff. I was really dizzy. Like, it took me like 4 days to like feel like I could walk and be normal without like waving from side to side. Like, I'm such a wuss. Like, I only drink like maybe a drink a month or something. You know? I'm really kind of a lightweight, I guess. So so then I went in for a second surgery, and that one had more complications. And so that one only lasted 30 minutes, but what was happening was the fluid that they put in my body, that was leaking into my body cavity. is what was happening. So that wasn't very good. That was very dangerous. And so they stopped the surgery. And so then they ordered an MRI where I get to sit in this machine and in a tube for, I think it was 45 minutes to an hour where you can't move, you know, which was fine because I totally just got in my zen. I literally just closed my eyes and just pictured myself at Spirit Forest. You know what I mean? That's all I did. And they're like, wow, we haven't seen someone sit so still. I was like, I was in a different world, you know? So they did an MRI to find out what's wrong with my uterus. And then they ordered an emergency surgery 2 days after the MRI. And so then I went in for a third surgery. Now that was not a week from my last surgery. So it's like, I was already like, I wasn't healed from the last one, and my body cavity had all this fluid in it because it started leaking in them. I was like bloated. I was just like, what's going on? So there's been a lot going on since the last time I talked to you. So I felt like I was going into battle every time I went to the hospital, and I had to get a COVID test every time. And those are not fun, you guys. Let me just tell you, like, some of them really hurt. Like, it really hurt. I'm sorry, I was just reading. This is me Thursday, and oh, okay. I'm sorry, Dan, if you have to get an MRI. So I ended up having surgery 6 days ago, I think it is now. So, or 6 or 7 days ago. And I'm feeling about 85%, I would say. And I think that a lot of times that I don't feel 85% is because my body changed through all these hormones and all these drugs that they've been giving me. And that's why I'm not having a beer with you, because I would have a beer with you, you know, but I need to heal, you know, I need to get all these drugs out of my system, you know. Before this all started, I weighed 137, which honestly I should probably weigh 132. And I weighed 137, and then after my surgeries, I weighed 154. I know, you probably can't tell, I'm wearing black. Yeah, you can see a little bit in my face and my neck. But yeah, what did I gain? 15 pounds in 4 months? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't feel right. You know, like I don't, like I look at me and I feel me when I'm walking, it just doesn't feel right. So like, you guys are gonna be seeing some extra videos coming up where I am gonna be like, I am super motivated to fix me and get me back to where I was. I really am. I'm super motivated, and I'm gonna take you along with me. And if you happen to be in the same situation as me, join me. I don't know if we can do like a chat or something like that. We can motivate each other, because you guys motivate me more than you think you do, you know. And I am gonna go out and I'm gonna be walking, and I'm gonna probably have to walk flat first because, you know, I'm probably not anemic anymore. I don't know, my color's looking okay right now. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Where I'm obsessed with painting, I'm gonna be obsessed with getting my body back in shape, because I'm not gonna put a backpack on me if I weigh 15 pounds more. Like, my body's not used to that. So this weekend I did test myself out. Yeah, I wasn't a week after recovery. You guys, I'm stubborn, you know, I'm a Viking, I'm stubborn, you know. It's not a week from my recovery, I decided to go for a hike. Now, it was a flat hike. It wasn't that bad. It was only 3 miles. And I was hiking with a friend. And the cool part was that he said that he was winded. He's like, man, I think you're in more shape than me. And I said, no, I'm just determined, because I'm a fast hiker if I really want to be. But I will be 100% soon. I would love for you to join me, because again, you motivate me more than you think. You really do. You guys do. I know that, like, okay, I'm gonna do a video this week. And it's not like I have to do a video, but I'm doing a video because I'm hiking and I wanna show you how I'm doing, you know? Like, I don't know, because you guys are part of this. This is a vlog, you guys, it's a vlog, and I wanna bring you along. So if you happen, and I'm sorry I can't read all the comments, I will be reading the comments after this video. You guys are very supportive, you know. I'm sure you're very supportive. And again, thanks to Dan for moderating the comments too. But if you get offended by that, I'm really sorry too. If you block something that you didn't want, but that, you know, it's, anyways, anyways. Yeah, I'm putting myself first. Now, all of that cost me $6,000 to get my health back in shape. So I've been painting and selling paintings. You guys, I'm so excited. I've sold so many paintings. I'm like, I don't know how many, 18 paintings. And some of them are my friends too, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are subscribers, and it makes me feel really good, you know, that you guys even want something that is my creation, even though sometimes I think my creation's kind of odd, but I have fun. Like I really have fun just playing with colors. So, and for 4 months, I was told to sit. I had to sit. Like I couldn't even, in another video, but I'll do details in another video for us women out there where the men can't handle that. I've learned men can't handle it. But it's like I couldn't even go to the grocery store, you know, like I couldn't do anything. I had to just sit 4 months. You know, and you guys saw me in some videos and stuff too, and I'll walk a little bit in the videos, but I wasn't walking that much. And in fact, my cabin videos were all my cabin videos that are coming up until spring were when I was sick. So you're gonna see my body change, you're gonna see my facial expression change through the cabin videos. And then you'll get these other videos where I'm like, I'm healthy, I'm good now. Now, of course, I'm only a week out or so from my surgery, but I don't know. I know I'm getting towards the hour. Are you guys all cool with still hanging out? Hopefully, if you're still cool hanging out, I'll just keep recording because I do want to talk about the cabin stuff. But do want to mention the people that did talk, asked me about my health. It was David and I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm really sorry. Celtic Highlander and a Hook. And Bev True. All of you have asked me about my health, and so I wanted to at least acknowledge that you asked, so thank you for that. I also got some really nice, what do you call them, care packages. Yes, I got some really nice care packages. Now, I got a care package from somebody, and if you're on, let me know. I got a care package from somebody, and I don't know who gave it to me. And it was like one of the best care packages I've ever got. Like, this person knows me. There was abalone in there. There was sage in there. There was tea. I had my own tea in there. I had my berry tea in there. And I don't know who gave it to me. So if it was you, thank you. Like, literally, I opened it up and I was like, oh, this person knows me. I don't know who it was. There was no name or anything. You know, I like to thank you. If you give me something in the mail, I like to send a thank you card or something to you. So make sure you put your name on it, you know. Bill Mitchell, when will I dance again? Next year. Once a year I dance. Jeff, I like it that you're hanging out too. It was a cooler. 3 flash can, thank you. I always get your comments, so thanks for being here. Smash that like button, thank you for that. Cheryl, nice to see you here. Merry Christmas to you too. Hold on, I'm just going through the comments real fast before I change topics on the cabin. Yes, painting is great therapy. You love to buy some paintings, but go to my Etsy account. It's somewhere in the chat. It's Spirit Forest Art, and I don't even know how you find it because, again, I'm totally new to Etsy. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Or Spirit Forest Bear. Okay, maybe David, Dan, you can put it in there. You do have your color back. I think I do. I got really bad for a while. Between my 2nd and 3rd surgery, I got really bad. Again, I'll have to say that thank you to those of you that my Patreons know all this story because I've been giving them videos and emails and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, another surgery? It was supposed to be an in and out surgery. And the doctor said in her 10 years, she has not run into this. And I said, yeah, it's typical of my body to be just as stubborn as me. Okay. Roy, you would like to go hiking with me? That's great, because I do have a hiking, well, after COVID, I will have a hiking thing for both male and females to, I don't know why, that one should be able to go through. Am I still drinking Baileys? Well, I will in January. Actually, I got some in the mail, so I got a lot of Baileys. And I usually like the little shot glasses because then I can just throw it in my backpack. Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, let's talk about the cabin, shall we? If you have questions about the cabin, put it in there. Maybe I'll see it. Let me pull up the questions on the cabin because I do have a few in here. Okay, why haven't you moved into your new cabin slash home yet? You should get rid of your contractor. Yeah, I'm not in there yet. Yeah, it's a hole in the ground, and the contractor and all the other contractors in the area. So my builder, I call my builder, and my builder hires contractors. There's no contractors available. In fact, his main guy, his daughter got COVID, so he had 14 days where he had to sit at home. So I don't blame it on my builder. I really don't. Now, there could have been some things possibly he could have done differently to maybe speed it up a little bit, but that means that my house would probably sit in the winter time with just wood on the ground, possibly, you know, so I don't think I need to get rid of my contractor. And that's from John C. Okay, next question is waste not, want not. Will any of your cabin be off-grid? Is there a well? Solar power? Do you consider any of these options? Why or why not? Okay. My septic and leach field is off-grid, right? That's considered off-grid. I will have a well. That is considered off-grid. However, I don't own water rights to my property. You are gonna end up watching videos on this, you guys, so just letting you know. I'm telling you guys this stuff now, and then eventually you're gonna see a video on this. So if you made it all the way to an hour, then you get a little sneak peek at what's going to happen in some future videos. Yeah, I don't own the water rights to my property. That's a big deal here in Colorado. A lot of the water rights were sold up in the mountains, and they go down to other areas. Anyways, solar power, I have considered that. I have looked into that. It's 3 times more expensive. So no, not gonna do that. It is something I might do in the future maybe, or partly solar or something like that. I might do something like that. If you noticed in my videos when I was talking about my layout, I talked about how I did my south facing. The reason why my house is, the roof is angled the way it is, so it's south facing, is because I want to do solar. So I want the option to do solar. I just don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, what else we got? Consider any of these options. What else was the other one? Power? Did I say power? Well, off-grid? I think I answered all those. Okay, Jade White Dove. That's a cool name. I like that one. When do you expect your cabin to be ready and start staying in it? 2022. You ready for that? 2022. Yeah. Brace yourself. This is going to be a long one. And that is because of my location. It really is. If I was in the city, they'd be framing it tomorrow. I'm not in the city. I'm at 10,000 feet above sea level. There's currently snow on the ground right now. I have to get it all plowed. So yeah, I see it in 2022, maybe early 2022. I'm hoping for that. That's my hope, and not spring of 2022. Okay, so we're in it for the long haul. At least I'll have Spirit Forest until then. Kidding, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, I don't think. Okay, Donna S. says, will construction or progress on the cabin stop once the snow starts? Yes. Yeah, ground's frozen. And you can't, and a lot of times you can't get back there. Currently right now, I think you actually need a 4-wheel drive vehicle to even get to my property. the last time I was up there, yeah, there was a lot of cars that went in the ditch. So yeah, it will end up stopping. And I knew that ahead of time. And in fact, this Thursday's video, my cabin video, I mentioned that how I'm prolonging these videos for you. So every 2 weeks, you get a cabin video until spring when they start the cabin again. Okay. Let's see. Reed. Is it Marit? Love the paint. Also love the diamond. How's the cabin going? Okay. So just general stuff on the cabin. How many of you here just to watch the cabin stuff? I don't even know, because mostly my channel's usually just been about camping and stuff like that. I'm just curious if anybody found me just because of the cabin. Oh, more questions. Yeah, give me some questions on the cabin so I know what you kind of want. I thought there was more. Who owns the Vail? No, Vail. I'm not that close to Vail, but no, it's a different company that owns the water. In fact, there's been a big lawsuit on the water rights over there too. What is the last song you sing? Well, I don't sing. I sing in the car. I was singing some Viking song, actually. And I don't know the words because it's a Norwegian, so I was just kind of mouthing it like I knew it, but I don't know. Okay, so more stuff in the cabin. I'm just going to talk about it a little bit because I have gotten questions on that. Like, what am I going to do? Like, when am I going to move there? And when, what is that going to be like? You know, some people just really want to know. So you see this beautiful house that I'm in right now and this dream kitchen that I built and all that. This is going away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my dream kitchen, which you're only seeing the hood, which is really the main part of the kitchen anyways. I got granite countertops and worked 2 jobs to get this, but I will get the money back from the house or the kitchen and stuff when I sell this house. So my plan is to sell this house in the spring-ish, maybe earlier. I don't know, it depends on how the market's doing. I watch it daily. I am currently, every weekend I'm packing up boxes and trying to figure out what's going to the cabin, what's not. I will, when I leave this place, I will be renting. So I will be renting in another spot. I already know where I'm going. I think it's about 600 or 900 square feet. I think something like that. A basement apartment. So I have my own little kitchen and I'll show you guys if you want to see it, you know, where I'm going to end up going. And then in the summertime, I might end up living in the tent. Possibly not full time, but because I do have the kids, you know what I mean? I have the kids every other week. So maybe every other week I'll be in the city. I'll still be renting. But I probably, you know, depending on if I can find a place to take a shower, because I really don't want to take a shower with a bunch of construction workers around, you know, I'll be living in the tent. So that's kind of my plan for the summertime. Okay, let me see. Let me just look to see if there's any. Do I have a playlist for Viking songs? Yes, I do, actually, on my channel. If you click on playlist, you'll see Viking songs on there. Some of them that I really like, I try to add them to that. You're gonna give your cabin a more Viking look? Like a lot more, because now it looks more like American. I'm going, I don't know many cabins that have dragon heads on the top of their roof. I don't know. Do you know any cabins that have dragon heads on top of their roof? I don't know. No, it's a dragon, it's a Viking flare, not a Viking cabin. It's a Viking flare is basically what it is. The inside's gonna be, I don't know what the inside's gonna be actually, you know what I mean? Like, I'm watching my friend Letty's Life. She's building a cabin right now too. She actually bought a cabin and gutted it and redid all the walls to it. It's awesome. You got it. She does a lot of live videos. She's very fun. She's very unique, but she's very real. And that's what I like about YouTubers is when they're real. Like how I talk to you is how I talk to my friends. So she's very real. And she's doing all her stuff, and she's trying to pick out what's going in there. She's picking it out last minute, and I got a feeling I'm going to be doing the same thing. Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing. When it comes to like what else could I do to make it Viking-like? You know what I mean? Like put a big old pit in the middle. No, no. There's certain codes that I have to stick with too, you know? Okay. I remember there was a question on Rocky. I do remember it. I don't remember who said it. Okay. How's your horse? Are you keeping him or her when you live up there? Yes, I'm keeping her. I recently just reached out to another stable to see if they board horses up there, and they don't. And that's the one I really wanted. I'm like, why do you? She's awesome. She'll eat all your food. Yeah, I do plan on retiring her up there in the mountains, but I'm gonna keep her down here in the city. So just so you know, I will either be renting or purchase a very small 600 square foot condo, and the girls and I are just gonna camp in it when it's my turn to have them, and they have school. I will be doing that until Kyla graduates high school. So like, I will still be in the city. My permanent address, according to the state, will be my cabin, but I will have a secondary thing here in the city because I'm not leaving my kids. Yeah, they're more important. And I most likely, and I say most likely, I'm not 100% sure, I most likely will have my cabin winterized for like 2 months out of the year, where I just don't go up there for 2 months because it just, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of snow that happens up there. And you know, maybe not the first couple years, you know, because I'm going to be so excited I got a cabin, you know what I mean? But after that, I think that 2 months out of the year that I will be down in the city. Now, my goal in life is to travel. So once my kids are out, I plan to, in the wintertime, is to travel and backpack. That's what I plan to do. But I still have to work because I got to pay for this cabin and an apartment. So yeah, I'm not leaving them. So no worries, no worries. So someone asked me about Rocky. They asked. I thought he was right here. I was going to show you him. They asked if Rocky passed away, and I don't remember who it was because I must not have wrote it down. If Rocky passed away, am I going to get a dog right away? It's kind of an odd question because I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel when Rocky passes away. Like, he's part of me. I mean, he really is. He's with me at all times. In fact, he's driving me nuts because I couldn't exercise, couldn't take him on walks and stuff, and he's just like literally running in circles, and I'm having to call my daughter to drive over here to take him on a walk. I got a feeling though I'm going to take some time off, but it will just depend. I like the protection of Rocky because when I'm out at Spirit Forest, I can guarantee you he's going to bite you. You know what I mean? Like, he's a very protective dog, you know, and that's really nice to have. I like that about him. But I think that I will probably just take some time off and just kind of mourn him. You know, I'm not one person to just go from one dog to the next or to get a dog while I have a dog, you know. No, it's not like that, but we'll see. I don't know. Okay, let me read something. American Patriot. You're a new subscriber, right? I just saw a comment from you today. You were on my birthday video. You're obsessed with the cabin too. So yes, I do plan on making furniture from the wood on my property, and I'm currently doing it, but I don't have enough stuff to show you because everything's all in pieces. So I do have a door. I did it, I say it's actually a friend of mine. I'm not really a woodworker at all. I just kind of go over there and stand and, you know, and just be like, oh, that's really pretty. He's got all these tools. Like, he's got a complete like garage full of tools. And in fact, he's gonna help me with some things at the cabin. I'd given him some projects to do with the cabin. But he does have a piece of furniture that's going to go in my bathroom, my master bathroom, that is pretty much already made. Like he already made it. It's made, a lot of it's made out of Spirit Forest wood. Some of it just because of structural wise, he did have to use different wood, but all the doors and stuff like that, or some of the doors and stuff, is Spirit Forest aspen. So yeah, it's really exciting when you look at it. It looks so pretty. Because I haven't seen that kind of wood. It kind of has like this pinkish kind of tint to it. I think it's really cool. So he wants to, and it's kind of his COVID thing right now. Is what his obsession is he's in his wood shop working on stuff. So yeah, so he's working on that, and you guys will see it because I'll do a video on it too. But he's making his wood shop even better just for me. Isn't that awesome? That's pretty cool. You gotta keep friends like that. Okay, there was another question. I saw a question mark. Okay, how about the rats? Are you gonna buy a bobcat? You know I would. If I were gonna have a kitty, it's gonna be a bobcat, you know? I don't want a little kitty. Kyla wants a kitty really bad, but... okay, wood pigeon outdoor, everybody's fine. Speaking for you. I'm getting a bunch of emails because my phone's going crazy. So if you've emailed me, thank you. Or done something that makes my phone email me, thank you, I appreciate it. Some of my, I think I mentioned this before, my merch, my t-shirts and stuff, I'm gonna discontinue some of them. So if you're looking for something, I'm not trying to force sales on you or anything like that. Like if you really want something and it's like months from now and you're like, I really wanted that one, I can possibly find a way to put it back on for you. But I'm gonna try to like streamline kind of what the merch stuff looks like. I want to create some new things too, because you know I got plenty of time. I want to create some new ones too, so I kind of want to switch it up. I want to take off the Viking stuff. I'm going to have the bear print logo on the shirt and sweatshirts and stuff like that. Possibly keep the tent one. I don't know yet, but I want it to look a little bit different, a little bit more colorful, because I feel myself changing as well, and I want some of my merch to change too. So. Hey Charles, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Charles gave me some paint. I think it was for my birthday. Was it my birthday? I think it was my birthday. So I was actually used it for some paintings. I have a giveaway. Oh my God, I totally forgot. You guys still here? Is there still enough people here, Dan? I have a giveaway. Holy cow. Okay, hold on, let me go get it. All right, sorry I had to leave the camera. I must have totally, like literally, because I told you I ended work and then then I was like, oh shoot, I have a live video to do today. Okay, here's my giveaway. Do you see it? Isn't it cute? It's a holiday cabin type thing. If you want it, it's on those boards because I've been painting on these boards because they're a little bit cheaper and they're very easy for me to ship, but that's the bigger thing. I'm actually doing a class. I got hired to do a painting party. It's kind of like my new thing, you know, because everyone's doing COVID. So I've been doing these painting parties. And so they wanted me to paint it first. And so instead of selling it, I was like, you know what, I'll just give it away. And it looks very holiday-like. And you can put it in a 8x10 frame. So if you have like an 8x10 frame in your house, it's the holidays, you just stick it in there for December and take it out and put it in your bucket for holiday stuff. But, so how are we gonna do that? How do we do this? I forgot, it's been a while since I've done a giveaway. There's a way to like filter comments and stuff, and you gotta say something. It's like a keyword. You guys, I'm totally just thinking out loud because I just didn't think ahead of time. But I want to give it away, but I gotta make it fair, you know? Those comment picker things too. And so I think I can put a keyword in there. If you use this, okay, you can't put it in the chat. You have to put it in the actual YouTube comments. Yes, I think that's how it works. In the YouTube comments, not the chat. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So the comment is gonna be, what should it be? Oh my God, I just come up with a word, Tam. Red cabin. You have to say red cabin in the comments, and if the comment picker picks you, you won. Isn't it cool? I think it's pretty cool. I think I'm doing my painting party next week. So I will announce the winner on my next video, which will probably be Thursday. I'm hoping I can go for a little hike and bring you along. And then I'll announce the winner. I'll do that random picker thing. And it'll be fair, you guys, just letting you know. It's gonna be fair. It's a painting, you know, it's a little painting. And I'll sign it too. I'll sign it down here. Usually I sign them SF, but maybe this one I'll do Spirit Forest on it for you. Yeah, okay. In the comments, have to write red, shoot, what is it? Red barn, red cabin? Red Kevin. Okay. So I've been painting like crazy. I welcome you to just look at my Etsy or look at my, there's probably more paintings on my Instagram too, but this is one I painted last night. See, it's kind of cartoony looking. Isn't it cute? So I was inspired, let me show you. I was inspired because I bought this, it looks all white, see, I don't know, there we go. I bought this, it's made out of stone, and I don't know why I did, but I saw it online one time and I just bought it, and so I was inspired. And these are my little owls. I wish the owl eye here was bigger. Maybe I could just take them out and paint on it, but isn't it cute? Anyway, so that's on my Etsy. I got some other ones on there. I like the bee one. I got one of a bee, and this one's a crow. I've been asked to do a bunch of crows and owls. So I have a couple crows, couple owls and stuff on there. Trying to think, do I have anything else? Oh, you're gonna laugh. Hold on, you're gonna laugh at this one. This is because of Stacy, you guys. This is because, so I messaged Stacy. She's been on my channel a couple times. She's the girl in Texas. And I said, I'm running out of ideas of what to paint. I need something different because I don't like painting the same thing all the time. And she says, paint a chipmunk. And I'm like, a what? Because I guess in Texas you don't have those. So I painted one and I was like, it's got to do something. So I put a chocolate chip cookie. So it's a chocolate chipmunk. That's hilarious. I should put it right next to my cookie jar. That's hilarious. Okay. I think you have to comment after the video stops. I think I just saw something. I think comments. Yeah, you got to comment after the video stops. Sorry. So that's another one I did. This one's a little more simple, you know, like you just want something in the corner of your house. I did a couple of these like this that are just really kind of simple and stuff. But anyways, I painted 62 paintings, and you just saw 3 of them, or whatever, however many that was. That was fun. Okay, do we have any other questions? If not, I'm gonna get going. I'm probably gonna go paint. I'm gonna, I don't know, paint and listen to music and stuff. Hi, Gail. Stephen, thank you. I know that you're on my Instagram too, so thank you. I appreciate it. Jeff, you have an easier way for me to set up the tent on my own? I will listen to it. I will. I've heard a lot of ideas. You know, I've heard a lot of ideas. I usually have to shut people down and be like, no, that would break it. But I'll hear your idea. I'll hear your idea. The chipmunk, chocolate chipmunk. You guys, Stacy's hilarious. Like, she came up with a chipmunk, and I was like, it's got to hold something. I'm gonna have it hold a cookie. She's like, it's a chocolate chipmunk. You should see this one. I got commissioned by a subscriber of mine, and I did a cat, and it's really cool. I'm like, there's no way for me to show you. I can't show you. I've already sent it out, but it's on my Instagram, Spirit Forest Art. on Instagram. So you have to check that one out. That was cute. That was funny because the cat was doing like my facial expression because I always have one eyebrow that goes up like that. It's kind of funny. Can you do horses? I love horses. Oh, I don't do so good with horses. I thought of it last night. I was like, maybe I should paint a horse. I'm like, they're so odd. I would love to paint a horse. I need more practice. You know, I need more practice on it. Do I like to sing? Yeah, I do, but not with people around. If Madison was here, she would sing for you. She actually sang at the it Echoes, where my cabin is, and she actually sang there. I didn't show you guys or anything. I think I showed my Patreons. Will hear it tomorrow on my cabin ones. How do we request a painting? You go to my Etsy account. Dan, can you put the Etsy account on there? See, guys, I'm so unprepared. So it's so fun though. I love doing these paintings, you guys. I really do. Like if you need I did a pig. I painted a pig. Someone has a pet pig. And so I painted a pig. That was hilarious. It actually turned out okay. She told me, she's like, I don't want it to be as cartoony like. So I did it more like abstract, you know, because I gotta keep the hours down. If I do like really detailed, Dan put the link into my Etsy if you want to purchase a painting or something. I had somebody, and I don't know if she's actually gonna do this or not, but she is, let's see, it was really emotional. She contacted me, she's on my Facebook, so she's like a friend of mine, and her in-laws, her in-laws' cabin got burnt down in the fires here in Colorado. And for their Christmas present she wants to give them is a painting of the cabin that I do. Oh my gosh, you guys, like I almost cried when I heard that. I was like, oh, I feel so honored. You know what I mean? To paint her cabin. Like this was a cabin like where the mom would stay in a camp, just like me, stay in a camper. They built it they built it themselves, you know. The kids were raised in this cabin, you know, and it burnt down this summer. And I think that, like, I have goosebumps right now. I have goosebumps. I think that I would be so honored to paint that cabin. I just really, like, part of me is like, should I just do it for free? You know what I mean? Like, she's a friend, but she's not, like, I don't really know her that well. She's just, but I was just like, oh my gosh. But you know, like I'm gonna spend like hours, weeks. Well, I gotta get it done before Christmas on this painting to make it perfect and try not to make it look like a cartoon. You know, I will do everything I can to make that painting look as good as it can be, you know. But she's looking for pictures of the cabin, so I don't know if it will actually fall through or not, but God, I feel so honored that someone would ask me to do that, you know. I think that's wonderful. What? You're in Poland. It's 3 in the morning and you're watching. Maybe I have a lot of people that just can't sleep that is watching here. Can you paint spirit animals? Yes, I love painting animals, except horses. It's a spirit animal, a horse. It might take me a little longer, you know. But you know, you gotta get used to what my paintings look like. You know what I mean? Because I do have my own style, you know. So just note that. But anyways, yeah. Eventually, I'll do a painting YouTube channel at some point, maybe. You know, when I have the cabin, because I plan on having an art studio there, and it would be really kind of cool and calming, and you know, maybe I go for a hike and I can paint or something like that. I don't know. This whole painting thing has all happened because of my uterus. Thanks to the uterus. Oh, you probably have no idea if you just got on this video. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's because I had to sit. You know what's funny? It's like I can't just sit, and so I find something to do. That's what I do. I find something to do. And what I could do when I'm sitting is painting, and it's not being on a computer because I'm sick of being on a computer. Okay, we are like way over time now. Okay, anybody have any other questions? I'm going to give you just a couple minutes. And then I'm gonna get going. This video was fun for me, so thanks for hanging out with me this evening. It was very nice. You guys were all really nice. I appreciate it. Hi, Stacy. I see that you're on to the uterus. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. I just got embarrassed too. So I hope to be hiking this weekend or doing something outdoors, and I'll film and then announce the winner. Again, red cabin in the notes after this video is done, so come back. You have to come back to the video and put in the comment if you want the painting. It was fun. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I bought your snow owl. You did? Which one? I got five of them. Did you buy one in the past, or you just bought one? I feel like I need to just paint a bunch of snow owls because a lot of people like them. Do you been to Europe? Yes, I've been to Europe. Sorry, I think that was one of the questions too. Maybe I skipped over that one. I have been to Europe. I hiked in Ireland. I did the Coastal Causeway in Ireland. I've done some hiking in Switzerland, and what just happened? I just got a call. Gary, don't call me when I'm on a live video. Gary's a subscriber. Don't call me when I'm on a live video. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, and I will. I'll talk to you next week. Next Thursday will be the next, or this Thursday I have a cabin video. The next Thursday you'll see me hiking. So, bye-bye. Enjoy your night. Good night.